It's a 3, the top 3.
What man? Blackstone.
Oh, we're live now. It's on finally. What, bro?
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, so BlackRock is like the major umbrella, and then underneath them, connected to them directly, is Vanguard and State Street.
oh, damn. Station. Okay.
Yeah, and they're worth trillions. BlackRock is worth trillions.
Yep. Yep.
But
Yeah. All praises to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HaKodash.
All right. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York. Great millstone. And yeah. So what was we talking about? The Black Rock.
Oh yeah, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street.
Blackguard.
Someone could Google it right now, ChatGPT, even see what info
Right,
comes
so
up.
these guys, they got their hands to they basically like well that's what that you go to Marvel Comics. That's what that organization or secret society called Hydra. That's what they really represent. That Esau and all those different corporations and et cetera stuff. Cause you cut one head off, you got another one pop up. It's Hydra, man. You cut off one head, another one pop up and stuff, man.
Right.
Right. Because BlackRock, you see on the BlackRock, you got Vanguard, and then you got
State Street.
And BlackRock, the one that got their hands into everything in the world and stuff, real estate,
Right.
all that stuff, man.
Yeah, all the other companies are just shell companies.
Shell company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they own Domino's, Burger King, McDonald's. They own all that shit.
Yeah.
But through shell companies. But it all leads back to them.
So they own Pepsi, and then they own
Coca-Cola. Yeah.
They own Ford. I remember a long time ago, it was a commercial. Somebody gets some 64.8. Yeah, this happened like in 2000, something like that. Read that. Yeah.
Psalm 64:8.
Yeah.
This is Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Now I remember this commercial came out in 2000 something. It might have been between 2000 and 2004. It was commercial, and it showed Chevy and Ford in the same damn commercial. I was like, wow, I ain't never seen that before. Right? I never seen a commercial that feature Ford and Chevy vehicles, and then admit that they part of the same thing. And that's what he made his tongue fall apart himself. He did that, man. Like the brother said, he said BlackRock got Vanguard, they own everything.
And on the other side is State Street.
State Street.
And it all ties back to BlackRock.
I'll tell you about the BlackGuard, man. Same thing.
BlackRock.
So they own Ford, Chevy, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, everything, man. And shit. And these bastards, and then like when the 2019 shutdown, they was the bastards. They bought all those houses, the real estate and stuff and shit like that, where everybody couldn't pay their rent and all that stuff. They bought all those houses and buildings and stuff like that, man.
Right.
So you people, you think you about to get kicked out of your house, man. All right, you ain't gonna pay no goddamn right now rent in High Park's like what, 1,200, 15?
Yeah, it's about 18.
Oh yeah, for like a studio.
Yeah, you ain't gonna pay no goddamn $3,000 for no studio apartment, man. All right, because the economy about to inflate, man. All right, rent could be like, you probably pay a studio apartment might be like $3,000. One bedroom apartment like what, 3,500 to 4,000. 2 bedroom like what, probably like 7,000, something like that.
It's gonna go up.
No shit like that. And
So,
then BlackRock said years ago that they kept pushing that energy out, but they kept showing what they're gonna do. They said they're gonna cut that Section 8 off, man.
Oh well, yeah. Now they're pushing for recipients to only get 2 years of Section 8. Then your ass is out of here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Hey, but guess what? We told you, Nigwig, that they're gonna have. No, they ain't gonna cut my Section 8. Right.
Oh, it's definitely
I told my
happening.
family, I said they could cut that Section 8. No, they ain't gonna cut. They cut my Section 8.
They're gonna cut that and the jobs. There's gonna be work in Egypt.
Right.
So people are gonna be asked out. Isaiah 4:1 coming, for us.
Right.
Lord willing, we endure.
One of the biggest recipients of all that shit is Esau. He ain't never gonna admit it.
Right.
But we know the lower class of Esau, they the biggest recipients.
But guess what? The higher class and anybody don't give a shit about it. Okay, exactly. Because if you're not of those 13 Edomite bloodlines, you ain't shit to them, man.
Right.
All somebody get that Job 9:24. Yeah.
I got it right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. And it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right. So the earth gets in the hand of wicked, man. He could have been judged with the Israelites. Whitewash the Israelites, whitewash history. All right. He got control of the earth, all the resources, man. We talking about BlackRock, man. And different shell come within it, man. How they own Pepsi, Ford, all that shit, man. You
Right.
think somebody own that, they own that shit, man.
Right.
They got all types, I think all types of sub what they call it, the word
Subsidiary.
subsidies and shit.
Oh
They
yeah.
got their claws and everything, man. They hide
I had something on that for y'all. So this is ChatGPT. I went into a little information about BlackRock. It says as of October 2024, and this is just what they tell you, of course. It says BlackRock manages roughly 11.5 trillion in assets, making it the world's largest asset manager.
Right.
Right? And I'm gonna go down a little bit. I've seen something else. 1 second. So I can find it again. All right, so it says BlackRock. Well, this they say BlackRock does not own companies in a way of like in the way a parent. It says company has full control. It says over a subsidiary. Instead, it manages investments in thousands of firms. It says often acquiring large majority stakes. And once you get the large majority of any company, then you basically own it. Don't even have to own it full out, right? But you own it. You got 51%. That's basically your company.
Hey, hold it. Get Proverbs 10 and 7. So that's the secrets and stuff what they do. Oh, we might not own it, but we got laws in
Large states.
large states.
Yeah.
You basically own this shit in another
Right.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those that need some clarification, if you ever played the game Monopoly, okay? First you buy one little property, right? You gain up enough money, get you another property. Somebody gonna have to eventually land on your spot. Well, guess what? They gotta pay you money. So when you start going around the whole block, you got all this property. Everybody owe you. You don't owe them.
Yep.
See? And that's what they talking about.
Yeah. And
Right.
they taking people's properties too and shit.
Right. Exactly.
And like when like since you mentioned Monopoly, which is funny. When you buy, it's like you got 3 different properties in one color. You buy 2, the next person got 1. All right, say you got 2 of each properties on each color, and they only got the 1 property. Eventually, they gonna always land on your property, so they gonna have to keep paying you. You barely go land on theirs, right? And then, after a while, they gonna have to start giving you their properties because they don't got no money to pay you. So at the end of the day,
At the end of the day, go ahead.
yeah, at the end of the day, you got the ups, man. You gonna end up, eventually, owning it. Owning what
Well,
they got.
that's in the time of Egypt with Joseph. They gave up their cattle, their property, and then eventually themselves.
Yeah.
And that's what Jake is going to do. Especially 2/3, they're going to take that chip, man, to get them benefits, to get that universal basic income, to eat.
To be a participant in society.
Yep.
It's Proverbs 10 and verse 7. The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot.
Is that it? No, get Psalms 10 and 7. I think. Yeah, I think it's Psalms 10 and 7.
I got one.
Yeah, go.
This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 5. It says, if Eve came to thee and robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Right? And that's the thing, man. Even in the ancient world, man, Jake would always leave something, if they came to clean the grapes, they at least leave a little portion, you know what I'm saying? For the homeless, but Esau, man, he takes up everything. He wants everything, and then once he got that, he wants you, man. He wants your soul, and he wants to be like the Most High, man.
Yeah,
right?
Esau is insatiable, man. He wants what you got, and he wants what he got.
Yeah.
And then he wants some more. He's literally like a vampire, man. He's insatiable. He's a bottomless pit, man.
That's why Habakkuk says, you know, he increasing his desire of his hell. He is never satisfied.
Exactly.
You know, hey, because once he steals some shit, he wants some more shit, man.
Yeah. You want your soul.
He wants all that shit.
The real Grinch.
I'm gonna bring that out since you quoted it. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, "Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people."
Right, he is never satisfied, man. Everywhere this devil goes, man, he steals from other nations. Hey, that Micah 2 and 2, he covered fields and take them by violence.
Bring
man.
that out. Bring that mic for sure.
All right, come. I got you right now, bro.
Steal, kill, and destroy.
This is the book of this is the book of Micah 2. Can I start at verse 1?
Yeah.
Micah 2 and 1, it says, "Woe to them," woe means destruction. "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand." Right?
They can't go to sleep. They actually cannot go to sleep unless they devise some type of evil thing. That's literally true, man. All right. What's the other scripture talking about? How the angel whisper their ear and things. All right. So they literally can't go to sleep without doing something wicked, man. You got something else? It is Amos 3 and 1. "Woe to the bloody city, is full of lies and robbery, and to pray not." You know that Esau's full of lies and robbery. He be signing bills, he be writing laws, alimony and stuff like that. All that's against the law. You know? Oh, we don't own it, but we have high stakes in it. That's just a slick way to own that shit. Yeah.
And the prey departeth not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he stole the land and he stole the merchandise, robbery, the lies, murder.
Micah 2 and 2, it says, "They cover fields and take them by violence." Hey, America, man.
Yep.
They started from what? The so-called North American Indians, man. They started from the Northern Kingdom. You know, hey, they stole us. They pillaged these different lands. With that Micah, the first chapter, says, "They shall call them the border of wickedness," because everywhere this devil goes, he spreads.
Malachi chapter 1.
Yeah, Malachi chapter 1. Yep.
Yeah.
He spreads his deceits. He spreads his lies. You know, his philosophies. It said they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Right? That's what this devil has done to the Israelites, man. He's proclaiming himself to be the Ish man. You know, he's proclaiming himself, to be the sons of YAHAWASHI. You know, this devil steals everything, man, even our own heritage.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 8. "Because unrighteous dealing and injury and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another."
Right. Yep. And how do he do? Yeah, that's how he did it, man. Guess what? The kingdom goes. That's 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. Esau the end of the world, and Jacob is Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob the beginning for their followers, man.
Got it
All
right.
right. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 6, start at verse 7. 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. "Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that follow?" Right? Ezra was talking to the angel when when is the end is going to be, man. He was talking to the angel, I believe it was Uriel, if I'm not mistaken. And it says, verse 8, it says, "He said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau," which is symbolic of Esau going down, man. His kingdom going down. Who's going to take down Esau? YAHAWASHI.
Right at the end of his kingdom, his
Ezekiel 25:14.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna feel the fury.
By the
Feel the fury gonna take his vengeance, man.
by the hand of his people
His
Israel.
people, they go with that Genesis 25 and 8. Yeah.
And it says, verse 9, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow." Right? We're at the end of Esau's world, meaning what? The end of his age, man. We're at the end of his kingdom. And it says, "Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." And the elder Yaquara read that Sirach 10 and 8. The Lord is going to set over one that is profitable. You know, ultimately what? The kingdom of heaven, man. YAHAWASHI, the kingdom of heaven. You know?
Esau, he's still here right to this day. You know what I'm saying? He ain't done away with right now. You know, it's by the Bible prophecy. Bible prophecy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that go back to that what we brought out earlier, that Job 9:24. Earth was given to the hands of the wicked.
Yeah. You get
Right?
that number. Get that number.
Malachi, you know,
I think Numbers
Esau the
24:17.
borderline of wickedness.
There's no end of the people.
No end of people, right?
Yeah.
This is Numbers 24 and 17.
Go ahead.
It says, "I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob,
I'm talking about YAHAWASHI. All right, go ahead.
and a scepter shall rise out of Israel."
Let's talk about YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
and shall smite the corners of Moab and destroy the children of Sheth.
Right, destroying the Moabites. All right, go ahead. Go ahead right here at verse 10.
And Edom shall be a possession. Sarah also shall be a possession for his enemies. And Israel shall do valiantly.
There you go. So Edom will be our possession. So you heathens, you gonna get destroyed, ain't gonna be our possession, man. All right. So that's a promise right there. So Esau's still here. All right. You read.
Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
That's talking about YAHAWASHI again. Go ahead.
And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Right. So they let you know that Esau, when YAHAWASHI return back, Esau gonna be there ruling, man. He's that dude. Esau, that dude that's on top, man. Cause everybody wants to be like Esau. Everybody bleach their skin like Esau. Everybody thinking like Esau and stuff. Esau got a heavy influence on this earth, man. It says Ephesians 2:2. It said Satan is the prince of the air. And they're actually talking about demons, and it's talking about the radio, TV waves, and stuff like that, the media, and things like that. Then it's also going to the because in order to fly an airplane, you got to learn English. All right. So you know Esau, the prince of the air too, man. He's ruling. Let you know who got control of everything. Ishmael ain't no damn prince of the air. Ishmael, don't nobody want to be like Ishmael and shit. Nobody running to dress and get their heads covered and all this stuff, not drinking alcohol and all this stuff, man. Get into Islam. No, the number one religion in this world is what I call insanity, aka Christianity, man. All right. So Esau ruled everything. Esau the ones that's with the head of BlackRock, man. They got Vanguard State Street. Ain't no damn Arabs got that. Ain't no niggas got that, man. Right. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is you know, just back up how the brother had quoted the precept in Malachi. It says Edom, you know, Esau Edom is the border of wickedness, man. All right, and they brought out, you know, a Esau's end of the world, Jacob, beginning of it that followed. All right, this is Job chapter 9 and 24. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? Hey, so the earth is given into the hands of the wicked at this present moment, man. Right? That's why you have these companies, you know, and these different families, all right, with all these different assets and you know, and different wealth, because this is their time to rule, man. This is Esau's given kingdom, man. Right? And the Lord has given, you know, Esau domain over the planet Earth right now, man. Right? You know,
This is Genesis 27:37 on down, man. Do every do in the heavens, man. Yeah, Ishmael not prophesied to do that, and that had to happen or to Esau get taken down.
yeah, and it says the kings of the earth shall reign with the whore, man. So that's why you got, you know, you got these different, you know, Ishmaelite families, these different Moabite families that's, you know, that's billionaires and that's up there, you know, on a certain level because they're reigning with the beast, man. They're reigning with the whore, man.
Psalm 33.
Yes.
But ultimately, Esau, you know, controls all of this, man. Right?
Yeah.
Now back over real quick.
Yeah.
Back over.
Yeah.
Now ultimately it says in that Job 9:24, it was the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Ultimately, how about Shai gave this devil a time to rule? You know, just to back that up, this is the book of Daniel 4:17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High Yahawah ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men." Right. So ultimately, what the Lord gave Esau the power to ultimately do what he's doing, man. You know, the power to rule for a specific amount of time, man. That's why the scripture say he has bounds that he cannot pass, man. You know, it's a particular amount of time that he has to, you know, that he's going to rule, and the Lord is going to cut him off, man.
Yeah.
I got one to back you up.
Go ahead.
It's Proverbs 20 and 24. It says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Right? Because man's goings are of the Lord, man. Everything that we do as individual people, man, the Lord orchestrated all that, man. So even going into Esau Edom, man, the elites, man, the scripture says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Even Esau Edom calls it what? Manifest destiny, man. Right? Even he says that, hey, you know, it was meant to happen. Why? Because it was, man. All right, it's a prophecy, man. Right? This was meant to happen. We couldn't get to the kingdom unless this kingdom was established first, man.
Yeah,
right?
What the Elder Malcolm said, it's a manifest destiny part too, right? Right.
Yeah.
They go to speaking of the Psalms 83 crew. They go there for the they go in the car right now.
They not gonna get pulled over.
Right. They not.
They're not in trouble like other men, you know.
I know. Right. But guess what? They say it's Esau
Right.
kingdom, and they part of it. Yeah. All right. They go to brother.
But yeah, Khan, you know. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. The Lord controls all of this, man. All right. You know, the king's heart, like I said, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man.
Right.
The kingdom couldn't come unless this kingdom was set up, man. Right, and in the kingdom, we're gonna have this and much more, man. Right, way more. You know, we're gonna. The scripture says the earth is gonna yield its fruit, man. It's gonna yield its full force, man. Right now, you know, it might seem like Esau got it, you know, because he do, but this ain't. The earth ain't even yielding what it's supposed to, man, because this man destroyed it, you know.
Read.
We got that. No, you got it. Yeah.
Go read. Tell him, brother. Yeah, but
Psalms 10 and verse 7.
Okay, so.
His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud under his tongue. His mischief and vanity.
Right, mischief and vanity. Oh, I don't owe everything. I just have investments. I just have stakes. I just have subsidiaries. Oh, I'm just an associate. Well, you look under, he got all the money and shit. He got all what can you do and shit, man. All right, hey, you open a restaurant and turn to the franchise, man. Esau got your ass.
Oh yeah.
All right, cause Esau tell you what to put $1 million, what to take out, what location go at. Like, you don't got shit to say. You probably got like 1% shit to say about it. That's it.
Yeah, man, you Jake's wicked because it's against the law to even bring pork in your dwelling, to bring shrimps in your dwelling.
Yeah.
You open one of these franchises and bacon is on the menu, you're required to have that in there. You know, and for you Jakes that work at these places, that's why it's not really even no point of being OR about shit like that. Because even if you don't touch it, if you're in the building with it, you're going off.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah. So you might like, hey man, I don't want no shrimp bacon burger on my menu. Why you gotta do it? Or are we gonna vote you out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake got that. Well, if it's a bacon burger, I'm not gonna make it, spirit, and you're gonna get fired when you say that.
Right. And they're gonna put your ass out and take complete control of your fund, which they already take control of. But they gonna like basically the official how they call it, the official face of they got control of your fund.
Yeah.
You know. All right.
Yeah,
Right.
You feel like exactly. Yeah, exactly.
We in
next door.
we in Esau.
Look at they did to the McDonald's brothers, the one that made McDonald's. Those were Jakes, man.
Yeah, that nigga was wicked that did that.
Yeah, they what's his name was?
Ray Kroc. I think.
Ray Kroc.
Ray Kroc stole that whole franchise from those Irish Jakes, man.
Yeah.
Stole it from them. Then the slick way too turned it down to a real estate company shit to own the land underneath that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And cut him out. Didn't even cut him out.
Oh, yeah, he snaked
out. Yeah, and then that nnigga might keep the Jake, but he just looked like a wicked ass.
I'm gonna get that one.
But Ray Kroc was a fucking devil. Hey, this is the spirit's name, Crocodile.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, he's looking bad.
Wicked as fuck, man.
Here's a precept speaking what the brothers are speaking on. This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
Okay, you want to open up a restaurant called Love Burgers? You want to turn to the franchise, or you make money? You gonna have,
thank you.
already know what they are.
You gonna have like a certain percentage of it. And yes, you're gonna have control completely everything on the menu. It's gonna stay nice and healthy. No canola grease, no clean foods, and this and that, and everything. And we'll just sit back, and make money, and read this. And he'll send you a little sheet, and like little tiny ass letters and shit. And Jake gonna be like, man, I ain't looking at this shit. That's too much
Maybe subject to change.
Yeah, he didn't see that part, or probably a word Jake don't fucking recognize, because Jake dumb ass don't do no research. Right. And they signed well now electronic. They signed electronic and shit. Then the time comes, you doing good and shit. Your shit doing good. You making money and stuff. Then that's like a new fad. They say a new fad be like lobster cheeseburger.
Folly.
Lobster cheeseburger with white cheese on it and shit.
Yeah.
All right, that's the biggest craze and shit. then Esau come to you and shit. Hey, what about this? This solid. This, I don't want to put up in you. But no, you gotta put this on here.
Franchise.
No, look, did you read the fine print? No, yeah, there you go. Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, we're gonna fine you
Shut up.
if you don't participate.
You're gonna make those lobster burgers, those lobster Swiss cheeseburgers on the menu.
Yeah.
Shut up, nigger.
Yeah, like you said, Zaquan, it ain't about making. Yeah, the money is a part of it, kind of. But these devils already got all the money. It's not really about making money. Because if Jake can come and make money without having those things on the menu or doing certain shit, niggas will buy Jake's food. But guess what? These devils read Judah the 5th chapter. They understand that their job is to keep Jake going off. That's what these McDonald's and all this shit is really for, man. It's to keep you niggas going off, man. It ain't about making money.
No, go ahead. Can someone grab that? But can you grab it? Okay, you got it.
Hey, get that in Judah when anyone said it. Get that.
Yeah, it's in chapter 5, but also chapter 11. 11 and 10 says it.
So you want which one you want? 5?
Whichever is fine.
Tomato.
Yeah, finish it. We'll let
Let him finish it.
Because y'all mentioned how Jake snaked the dude snaked him and shit, right?
Right.
This is Sirach 12:12. It says, "Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my word to be pricked therewith." And that's what happened.
Hey,
you know?
That's what happened to the trap of Gad. The North American Indians, man.
Yep.
That's why you look at today, you sell fucking pale guy with blue eyes and shit, man. Or you got Edomites throwing out dropping Indian blood in your tribe and shit, man. Tell your black ass what to do.
That's right.
All right.
How'd that happen?
Yeah. I'm talking about you 5 so-called civil tribes and shit.
Yeah.
All right. I'll call you Punal tribes.
Yeah.
You start taking your shit over.
Yeah. Uncle Tomahawk.
Uncle Tomahawk. All right. Right. Go ahead.
I got that.
Yeah, get that.
This is the book of Judah 5 and verse 17.
Start at 5. Read 5 first.
5, then come down. This is the book of Judah 5 and 5. Then say Achior, the captain of all the sons of Ammon, let my Lord now hear a word from the mouth of thy servant, and I will declare unto thee the truth concerning this people, talking about the Israelites, which dwelleth near thee, and inhabiteth the hill countries, and there shall no light come out of thy come out of the mouth of thy servant. Judah 5 and 17, and whilst they sin not before their power, they prosper, because the power Yahawah that hated iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they was destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies.
So that's the first, second, and third priority that these devils got, man. They don't care about making money. They got all the money in a safe underground. You've never seen it before. You're trading pieces of paper. You're not trading real wealth. All right, they own the land. They got the gold. They got all that shit.
The mines.
Yeah, all of that.
You got underground bunkers.
Yeah.
The fields. Yep. All legacy. They don't need no money. They could go say, hey, my name's such and such. They'll give them a hotel room and a free business.
Exactly.
And a car and a business car. Or a house and shit.
Yeah. All this shit that they got around here is just to keep you jakes in sin, man. That's it. That's why all this shit is wicked. That's why they push filth. That's why they poor. The diet is poor. The diet of entertainment and mental food is poor. It's all about keeping Jake on a low level. It don't got nothing to do with making money, man.
Right.
And just to say also, if you realize when you go to the hood, these different so-called communities that Jake are in, when you go to these little corner stores, what do they got plastered on the walls and shit? Pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, to get your attention to want to buy the shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And do say.
Yeah.
You do say.
Because the fact of the matter is, Jake is the biggest consumer. You niggas spend more money than anybody.
Pásale.
You know, so they could sell you anything and you're gonna buy it. It's not about.
Get Zechariah 11 and 5.
So,
You gotta finish that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and finish that.
Judah 5 and 19, but now are they returned to their power and are come up from the places where they were scattered and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. It says, verse 20, now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them, right? Because they know, you know, these other heathens know, starting with the Edomites, if we depart, if we commit iniquity, if we go up against YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, well, it gives these heathens leeway to overtake us, man. You know?
So there's like a bee over here.
Yeah, time and time again, man. Especially, you know, like we was just in the book of Judges. It'll show you that, man. We would go for a time, then we start fucking up, then we get ruled over, then we got to serve them for a time. Then the Lord, he'll send a prophet, a priest, then we start doing all right, never fully coming into, you know, doing great. Then we fuck up again. That's just Jake, man.
Really obedience based on respect of persons instead of respecting the Lord. Jake will have respect for the particular judge. But once the judge is gone, they don't care no more.
Right. In Judges, it says, you know, in those days they did what was right in their own eyes. Right. You know, when there was no king, when there was no king ruling over Israel during those times, man, they did what they thought was what was right, man.
That's why Deborah came. Y'all put a woman on him, and they wasn't doing right.
Right, which was a shame to us.
It was shameful, but she had Barak with her.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Deborah, Barak was with her, man, to guide her and stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say that when you do something, you do it as you're doing it to the Lord, not as unto men and being a man pleaser. Jake has the spirit of being a man pleaser, which is what the book of Judges goes into, you know. But we're supposed to be doing everything that we're doing, although it is under order and structure. You're supposed to be doing the things that you're doing as if you're doing them for YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, which we are doing it for them, you know. But you can't allow the particular individual to, you know, step over that and be more important than that.
Right.
You want that? Yeah, say right there inside how you make money off of.
This is it.
Well, who the big consumers of snacks, all that stuff, soda pop, all that stuff, cars, clothes and shit. All right, and we got to go for the one-off thing. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. We got this Jake, man. All right, Jake, Jake invented the culture, man, to make everybody relevant, to make other nations. That's what the American side. Really, the whole American side really is like culture, man. All right, go ahead.
This is Zechariah 11:5.
Right.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
They can step on Jake, like ain't nothing. Like what you go home and eat like ain't nothing. All right, go ahead.
And they that sell them say, "Blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich."
Right, and that's what this devil do. This devil make, like the brother said, the devil make profits off us, man. We'll walk, we live in currencies and shit, man. All right, you got all the snacks and all that stuff. They own us. The Social Security numbers attached. Social Security numbers attached to those bonds, man.
That's right. That's right.
Are you born? And then another thing the brother put me on, who was YAHAWASHI? How they draft Jake to the military. They make money off of Jake. They die and shit like that. Military service and shit like that. Prison. Why you think they was pushing heavy for Vietnam, man? They was making lots of money. They was sending a bunch of niggas and crackers and chicks into that war and shit. And they had their investments on their bond. They making money and shit. Then at the same time, they used nobody to smuggle on drugs in here, man.
Well, same thing.
Insurance policies on all these.
Insurance policies and stuff, man. All right, so this devil got his hands in everything and stuff.
Well, you know, like BlackRock and Vanguard we're talking about, they're heavily, they own all the military stuff, those missiles, those jets.
You better believe BlackRock was making all the money.
They're making money now. You know what I mean? With Trump supplying, you know, Ukraine and all that shit. Oh yeah, you know, the small hats. You know.
All right, go ahead.
Say, and their own shepherds pity them not.
And they don't. People don't pity them not. Yes, I'm calling him Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson. Oh, they don't pity us, man. Because they went to bed for. They made that contract with death in Isaiah 28. Man.
Right.
All right. So this devil, man. Who the fuck else is Esau, man? It ain't us.
And again, that go back to that Job 9:24. Again, earth is given to the hands of the wicked that cover up the faces of the judges thereof. Ain't no other nations out here trying to make their Messiah look like an Edomite. Ain't nobody else doing that. Ain't nobody saying this is the guy, pray to this guy. Only Esau is doing that.
And spending money to come against us and shit.
Yeah.
Send vocab alone and all these motherfuckers. But we spiritually gave against some sex and shit. It's like that stuff. Scriptures and stuff like that, man. who else doing that? It ain't the Chinese, it ain't the Africans, it ain't Elam, the East Indians are ready. It's Esau, the so-called white man.
That's right. Can I bring something to back y'all up right quick? This is Revelation 2:10. Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Hey, that's coming up, man. But right now, in the family of the word and shit, you can't say certain things. They're making laws where you can't do this and do that, and they gonna get some of their hands on the left, but not as many as they think. Some of us gonna get thrown to prison, get tried, man.
Yeah.
We don't know 10 days. It might be 10 weeks. It might be 2 months. We don't know.
Like if I made a reason why I brought this out too, and they say the devil shall cast you into prison. It's not no little man with a red suit putting you all into prison.
Right.
You own prison complexes, man.
Right.
The
Esau.
devil, man.
You better believe BlackRock own no prison complexes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is some. I don't know. It's something keep nagging at me. I'm like, do motherfuckers really get report to prison? And I'm like, the state don't own it. They can't prosecute it in the state, but they probably. I'm like, do they really gotta report there, or like some type of loophole where they're like, hey, I don't got this, because it sounds. I don't know why I keep putting it in my head and stuff, man.
Well, it's kind of.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's kind of like a setup with the tollway.
Right.
The tollway. If you don't pay, they can fuck with your license, man, and
Right.
suspend your shit, man.
Right.
You know, so it's that kind of setup that they
So I'm
have.
wondering, I
man.
said, it gotta be some type of loophole. It's a private. It's not. Okay, you prosecuted by the state, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends if it's state or federal.
Federal, state, or federal.
Yeah, if it's state, you go to the state prison. If it's federal, you go to the private institutionalized
So it
prison.
depends on what type of crime. Federal is like
Yeah.
domestic crime, right?
Federal is you're gonna be there for a long time.
You know,
Federal,
a long time. So, but they own the so
they own the private. That's private.
so they probably got some type of contract. Well, there's some type of contract where they do got a contract with that damn.
With the state,
Yeah,
because
they make a deal with the private owner of the prison.
You're right.
The private owner of the prison houses and feeds the prisoners,
Right.
which is used. They get tax dollars from the government to do that.
Right.
But then in exchange, they take the prisoner for a extremely discounted price
Right.
and contract them out to do work, whether it's
Hold
for
on.
the state or for other
Is
private
it
entities.
in capital letters? No, your name in capital letters.
Yeah,
Your
I've
first
never
name.
seen it
It
documented.
made me
Because-
think about that straw man thing.
right. Because I know the prisons were getting 40,000 for every inmate
Yeah,
like
yeah.
10, 20 years ago, and it's much more now. You know,
Right, and it made me wonder: is they names in all capital letters on them?
more than likely because they go to that straw man
That's
doctrine.
Really not them. So these niggas reported. So if they names
You guys got it.
if they
Yeah.
names in
Yeah.
capital letters in a contract, really these niggas they going to prison for nothing and shit.
A double-
Especially
a double
shit. If
jeopardy,
straw man
double
go to
whammy.
prison, not them, they sent behind prison. They don't supposed to be in prison, man. And
Yeah, but you know how this devil is. If the value that you're going to bring with your labor is more than the value that it would cost for him to send somebody to go get you,
Right.
he gonna send somebody to go get your ass. He don't give a fuck.
Yep.
You know?
Then Jake scared of Esau and shit. Jake was like, oh shit, you make my life miserable and shit.
Yeah, and then the only way to really escape that is to get out on bond. But a lot of these jakes can't afford to do that.
Yeah.
Once you get locked up and put in that county jail, they take you straight from the county jail straight to prison once you get sentenced. So, like, the only way you would be able to not report to prison is if you bonded out and were free while you was on trial.
Right. Man, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, it's just wicked.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
because once you get arrested, that's all your rights right there,
Yeah.
and they know that.
Well, hold on. You're not arrested until really when they put their handcuffs on. You're really not arrested. You're arrested when you enter that police station. See, they don't tell you that.
Miranda rights.
Right. You did not. When they put the cuffs on, you are not
It's
arrested.
okay.
When you walk into that station, that's when you're
what's your
arrested.
phone
I think
number?
it said you want to stay, the sheriff gonna get you some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's when your ass
Sounds right.
arrested. You go in that station and shit. Somebody come get you. I've got to remember, but basically, when you go in that station and somebody come, that's when you be arrested. You're not arrested for the cuffs on and shit. They detained you.
Yeah,
You get arrested.
yeah.
Right?
Salakia, if I may,
Go
also
ahead.
too, when
It's
they get
detained.
these prisoners and they transfer you from like California to Arizona and stuff, it's for it's for political things because now you're counted as population in that state, and they do that shit for votes. And so at the end of the day, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked.
Right.
It's just a strong arm racket. They just are strong arm people.
Right.
A lot of these niggas, are wicked, but it's a large portion of these guys that are in jail that actually didn't really do shit.
Right.
You know, and periodically you'll see these devils retract sentences and give Jake a couple of dollars for having to do 20 years and he ain't do shit. But, you know, they govern this society based on respect of persons. It's not about what was done, it's about who you are as an individual. If you are, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you are a Edomite and you do something, you're not going to get in trouble like if you was a Jake and you did it. If you're a famous Jake and you did it, you done. If you're a Jake and you do something, but you're a Michael Jordan type nigga, you're not going to get in the same type of trouble that just some guy walking down the street would. Because we actually live in a lawless society. All right, a society with laws. The laws don't follow respect of persons. They are just upheld. In the kingdom, when we follow these scriptures and the laws in the scriptures, the law is going to be the law. It's just not going to matter who committed the infraction. The situation is going to be evaluated and judged accordingly. Here, it's not like that. Certain people can do whatever the fuck they want. Certain people can't do shit, which means that there actually are no laws. There are just people who want to strong arm motherfuckers, and they the ones that's in charge.
Right. And just to back up your point, they put Edomite and a Jake to the side. They committed the same exact crime, did they same exact thing, and it was the same judge that ultimately, you know, persecuted them both. Jake got the longest sentence, and I believe the Edomite got off on probation or something like that.
Persecute, same thing. Same fucking thing.
I got to appreciate
But that happened during the 1990s. The weed.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the weed trend, man. With Dr. Dre and all that stuff, Esau put in the media that he's head of the rap game and shit. He on everything. The rap. He put the album out the front. He flew Jake to smoke all that weed and shit. Jake got the selling weed, smoking weed, all. Even though Jake was doing alright, but it kind of like magnified because Esau, the Prince of Hell, used witchcraft media to promote that. Jake all into it, and then Jake started getting busted and shit. Jake Esau give years and shit. Like they had like a little tiny blunt. They'll get Jake like 10, I think Jake is getting 10 years for that shit.
Shit,
like
these niggas' favorite bitch, Kamala Harris, is a big person responsible for that.
Oh yeah, in the 90s.
That bitch Kamala Harris that locked up thousands of niggas for weed, and then admitted to smoking weed herself.
Right. And look, because before you had, before the rap game got twisted into this wicked demonic bullshit, or should I say worse, what it is now, it was what they called conscious rap back then. Right? It was to make you think to do better. You know, actually promote you to want to read, to research, right? To do better in the so-called black community and such.
Right.
Then they got rid of that, right? Because their raps back then was thoughtful raps, you know, educational. Then they got rid of that and they put in gangster rap. Now you got Jake out here. Jake don't care about nothing but death, destruction, you know, being the proverb, you know.
Thinking it's cool to live in a neighborhood, got high-ranking murders and shit. That shit ain't fucking cool, man.
Meanwhile, Amalek owns the fucking music industry.
And the neighborhood you live in.
And the neighborhood you live in, man. That you die for.
Right.
I'll die for mine. Then your family can't pay for your funeral shit. The state got to let your legs off the bury you.
Right.
Get that insurance.
Nigga ain't even got
Because somebody died.
I'm done for mine. Refrigerator empty.
I was gonna say the scripture says, train up a child in the way he should go, man.
That's right.
You know, when he is old, he will not depart from it. See, that's why a lot of Jakes, man, is fucked up out here, man. You know, because they, like the bro said, you know, hey, this shit going back since fucking the 80s, you know, the 70s, the 80s, you know. You know, and then you have, you know, our parents growing up, you know, listen to that shit. And over time, it just get worse and worse. And now you got the younger generation, you know, the YNs, man, 11-year-olds will switch. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like back in the day, you know, even though it was still going on, gangs used to be usually grown-ass men, you know? But now you got these little-ass kids out here, you know, trying to run the streets, you know, because they looking up, you know, to the shit that, you know, we saw set up as a standard, man. That's why, you know, when you watch these music videos, you know, Jake showing off money, cars, clothes, you know, everything that's alluring to the flesh, man, right? And that's what get these Jakes all twisted up and thinking that's the way to go, man.
Don't get it twisted. Hey, when we say niggas, we talking about you Mexicans too.
That's right.
All the time.
All right. We got a small vocabulary here. We don't know about all these Mexican, Puerto Rican. We don't know about all that shit. You just a nigger to us, man. Once you come into the light, then we can start talking about variations and what tribe you come from. But I don't got a big vocabulary like that. All you niggas the same to me, man.
You Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Native American, African American, Haitians, etc. Hey, you all niggas, man.
Yeah, man.
And you all black. Guess what? Black is deaf. You in deaf culture, man.
That's right.
All right, you niggas in California, man. This car Mexican, Judah, so as we kill each other and shit, and the shit we talking about, you fall the shit you talk about, you fall into it, man. They making money off of that. Hey, if I was an Edomite, hey, you know what these so-called white men go to California? And guess what? Because the niggas kill each other, so-called Mexicans, so-called black, they start to kill each other and shit. I go there, I give you, I give you a body organ, I give you a kidney organ, I give you a body organ and shit. I give you some melanin shit. I can invest in the prison system, privately shit like that, blood transfusion. Hey, California's a gold man. I don't like Esau going to California because you niggas, you kill each other and you making money for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause y'all didn't got the common sense to realize Jake ain't got no fucking money for guns, man. But them guns always end up in the so-called black neighborhood. Drugs, crack, cocaine. Jake don't know how to make that shit, man.
Oh, back in the day, in the 90s, they drop out crates of guns and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, when I was coming up, niggas had street sweepers, man. Military type guns and shit.
And you can get them cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all don't take no consideration into that. But
Right.
y'all want to take that and you listen to that fucking demonic music, which you call rap,
Yeah.
right? And then you end up killing each other. And this white man, aka Esau, he's looking at y'all like, good, I ain't got to do shit. They killing each other.
Oh, yeah,
Because
well,
y'all ain't got the fucking mindset to wake up and realize who your fucking enemy
No,
is, man.
they get this really they don't want to see the truth and shit. They want to still continue their niggerism and shit, man.
I can bring this out real quick. Go grab that. This is Habakkuk 2:15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look upon their nakedness.
Go ahead.
So yeah, Esau put that bottle to us, which is that wine of Babylon, the philosophy, nigga culture, man.
Right.
All of that madness.
Yeah.
And literally put the liquor stores in your neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Bible, come on, Bible. This shit, come on, Bible, my bag. This is a reading Bible.
Yes, sir. We read the
Please,
Bible.
I want to be rude while you talk about rude. Please keep it real. Hold my Bible, my bag. Follow on with you.
Okay, come on.
No, that's it.
Oh, show him.
Slack, y'all can read the next. Thou art filled with shame for glory. And now that we're hooking up these scriptures, along with the slave trade and how Esau did us, man, this is what Esau he don't like, man.
Not just the slave trade, the North codes or the black laws, the Jim Crow laws,
Show 'em. How you doing?
the red line and stuff like that. All right, and the Central man. Or we can line up with the scriptures, what they done to us, man.
That's why during y'all.
Oh, the Indian removal.
Yep.
The Indian removal, the Indian wars, we can line up with the scriptures, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you older, well, a lot of y'all, the older brothers, old in age, y'all remember the Million Man March.
Yeah.
See, when all the Negroes, the Hispanics, the Native Americans got together during Washington D.C.
Mornings over.
The white man was scared because he's like, oh shit, all these niggas in one spot, and they not hurting each other, they not arguing. He was scared because it was like, oh shit, are they waking up right now? Are they do they know who they are right now?
Right.
See, he was scared at that point. But then things went back as it was.
Yeah.
Jake just being me, myself, and I, back to that nigga culture.
Right.
So now he like, all right, we ain't got nothing to be scared about. They back at it what they was doing.
Right.
But when these two signs get put together, Northern and Southern Kingdom,
That's right.
you got the Israelites out here waking up our people through YAHAWASHI. Now he's scared again. And this time he gonna be scared because now we know who we are and we letting our people know who we are. And now he like, oh shit, ain't nothing we can do about it. Yeah, you ain't nothing you can do about YAHAWASHI, man.
Well, that's the key, man.
No, somebody else scared is I'm not talking about the Israelites that's still in West and Central Africa. I'm talking about the Hamites that say that they scared as hell too, man.
That's right.
Because they talking shit on TikTok and shit. They don't want the Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom to come together. But it's too late, man. You're already happy. You're gonna get your ass stumped out, Cam.
That's right.
All right.
Wait, he had more?
Yeah. Verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered, the cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. All right, so yeah, hey, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. He's being revealed now with all these atrocities he's put on the apple of the Lord's eye, man, who are the Israelites.
Yeah. And it's through the Lord. That's what's different about this time. The brother mentioned the million man march that happened in the 90s. Them niggas was coming in the name of Farrakhan and in the name of Allah.
Facts.
And that's why that shit didn't work.
You
know? Yeah, exactly. And but you know, like, because in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, it says that no man will be able to buy us out of this captivity. You know, so none of these Marcus Garvey, none of these niggas, all that shit that they've tried, it never worked. A lot of these dudes were set up by this devil, quiet as kept. You know, Bayard Rustin, the Moat. You know, the devil gave you a lot of
us Prince Hall Masons and shit.
Yeah.
Medgar Evers and shit. Now, Martin Luther King said he was a Mason, but he's a suspect. But he was Alpha Phi Alpha. But his daddy and them, those they were Freemasons. Jesse Jackson's a Freemason.
That's right.
Al Sharpton's a Freemason. All those church cities all throughout the South, they were Freemasons and shit.
That's right.
And they knew we was the Israelites, man. All right. Hey, come on, wife, her family, she's a Gadite. All them Gadites, American Indians and stuff, Gadites and stuff. They know they're Israelites, and they know the descendants of the Indian Mountains who are Israelites too, man. And they know that Jason came from Western Africa and Europe. They know they're Israelites too, man. But they keep it a secret, right? To keep their money and shit, man. All right,
hey, because the devil gotta tell you, if you're gonna lie to Jake, the devil gotta tell you what you can't tell Jake, man.
Right.
So all these niggas know, man. Right, because it's things that can't be touched on, and these devils gonna make sure, and the Lord makes sure that they do it. These devils make sure that they let Jake know, and a part of it is that these devils are cruel and wicked. Once Jake sell out and turn their back on the Lord, they want to throw it in your face that you really Israelite to make you feel stupid.
The great
they put in your movies and commercials and shit, in your books and stuff like that, man.
In the 501c3 article, it tells you what you can't preach about. Exactly. It also tells you that your children don't belong to you. Okay, so if you are preaching or call yourself a church and you get that tax exempt status, there's a list of things that you can't preach about. Right?
But what if you're a national?
Say again?
What if you're a national? Oh.
Yeah, because
if you accept the tax exempt status, there's a list of things you can't preach about.
Right. Yeah. Even you cross the seas and stuff, like over there in Nigeria. There's something going on. Because they teaching total madness, man. Although Israelite tribes in Nigeria, because Christianity is big in fucking Nigeria, man. So they probably got something like a 503c plan, man. They be having some ridiculous shit, man. Then they got theater dramatics and shit, man. Like taking wires, like they flying in air, all types of crazy shit, coming out, all that stuff, man. All that Nollywood. They got a Hollywood in Nigeria called Nollywood and shit.
Oh wow.
damn.
All the
Nollywood,
shit like that, man. They probably got the same shit over there and stuff like that. They ain't teach the Igbo, the Yoruba, the rest of the Efik, the rest of the tribes, they the Israelites, man. The Hausa. Yeah, go ahead.
The churches are funded by the bank.
Oh, can you step up? Sorry.
Step up. Hold on now.
That's right.
Churches. He's from over there, Mali.
Yeah.
He's been Dinka. He knows what's going on over there. What's going on there.
The churches are funded by the banks, and the banks funded by the elite. So it's a 501c3, even if it's not called that over there in Nigeria. You know,
Right.
So that and the elder's right. They got a Nollywood. So everywhere you go around the world, that's why the scripture says in Revelation 18, they have drinking the cup of the wine of the fornication. So everyone is drunk off the Babylon juice. They don't have to be in America, man.
It also tells you that you're not supposed to speak against the two sides, the Democrats or the Republicans. You're not supposed to be political. You're not supposed to speak against them. But guess what? Don't you see them in their churches?
Yeah.
Okay, vying for votes. You're not supposed to talk about abortion. You're not supposed to talk about gun control. I've read the whole entire 501c3. I had a copy of it, but it's horrible.
Yeah, because that's showing. Once you start talking about that, then that means you oppose this side, but you're okay with this side. But when you start agreeing with both sides, that's favoritism. That's being right, and that's being a respecter of persons. The Lord ain't about that, man.
Yeah.
What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong.
Yeah. Hey, what they do back in the day and still do it to now, when you want Jake vote or Jake support, they go to what? The black churches and stuff, man. Or they go to the Latino churches and stuff, man.
And get Jake celebrities.
Right, get Jake celebrities and stuff, man. All right. Y'all go ahead. You got no.
You still wanted that what was something to watch?
Oh, we did that.
Isaiah 31.
Yeah, go ahead, get that.
This is Isaiah 31 and 1. And it reads, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Right? Basically going down to your to American government for assistance, right? For your wicks, for your damn stamps, whatever, right?
Right.
Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many.
Hey, what you niggas do every November, man? Every year, you go cast that vote, man.
That's right.
All right. You could counter control like local politics and shit, like your neighborhood shit like that. But like the president shit, hey, the electoral college to tell you what president put in there, man.
Right.
That's why you niggas crying when George Bush Jr. won the election for Al Gore, man. Even though you voted for Al Gore in numbers and shit, but guess what? Esau said, I'm gonna put it in that off your vote. Your vote never did, because they put it one off anyway. And Bush Jr. got that motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
all right. It does say sanity, man. You out your fucking mind. You curse. Get that Deuteronomy 28 verse 28.
That's right.
Get that.
What chapter?
Deuteronomy 28. That's madness, man. You niggas, you in a circle. You in a loop,
What
man.
verse 28?
Deuteronomy 28 verse 28.
Esau, he let y'all vote so you feel like you a part of something great.
Right.
Right, but the only vote that counts is called the electoral vote, that which ain't got shit to do with y'all at all.
Right. Get that.
You know?
That's Deuteronomy 28.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 28. Yahawah shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of the heart.
When your mind destroyed and you spiritually blind, you literally you don't know what the hell's going on. And you doing the same stupid shit you've been voting for over 70 years, Jake. And shit changed, man.
Yeah.
You still under that false byword black, African American, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Brazilian, and etc. etc. You still in the hood, which is the barrier, and yes, the so-called Native American reservation is the fucking hood. Man.
Shit, it's worse than the hood.
It's worse than the hood.
Yeah.
All right, you ain't got no fucking clean water. Shit. And then we got a brother in Pine Ridge Reservation. The leaders of the people of Pine Ridge Reservation, the only thing they fucking Freemasons.
Yeah.
So while the Gadites, so-called American Indians, the Lakota who don't got shit and suffering, but they family they eat good, they fucking Freemasons.
That's right, man. That's right.
Shit,
Boule.
so wickedness, man. Boule. It's a Native American, it's a so-called Native American version of Boule, man.
Yeah. And those are lawless. You think this is lawless over there? They got one cop for 1,000 square miles.
Yeah.
This nigga get a call, he gotta drive 3 hours to the fucking call. Shit niggas already gone by then.
Nigga exsanguinated.
You know?
He played out.
This is verse 29, Deuteronomy 28 and 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness,
Right.
and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
You not prosper that way. You grew up in the dark, but you don't know who you are. You don't know your power, your true names, or Yahawah. The Heavenly Father mean He exists. YAHAWASHI mean He is deliverer. You don't know your Yasharahla, what people here call Israel. Yasharahla mean He principal.
Right.
You don't know who Esau is.
That's right.
You think Esau fucking Japhet or some damn pale ass Canaanite. You get away with it, dog. Or he's some type of aliens that came out of space and shit like that. Reptilians and all that dumb shit, man. All right, you don't even know who your enemies are, man. You don't know the reason why. You don't know the reason why the so-called Chinese man hate your black man.
Thank you.
All right, what do I do, man? Why do you hate me? You hate your ass when you in Israel. Right, poor ass, shit, man. All right. You don't know anything. You don't know the Constitution, 3/5 of the man and shit. So I like that though, for real God.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that backfire on that. And we are 3/5 of the man. The rest of them real gods.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Scripture said you should he said you are gods, in verse 7 said you should die like men.
Right.
All right, so that backfired on you, Esau. Thank you. All right, go ahead. Yeah, finish that.
It says, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, no man shall save thee.
Nobody gonna save you. All right? Not Martin Luther King, not Medgar Evers. Hey, not even an ancestor Nat Turner.
Yeah.
He was a Hebrew Israelite.
Right.
But he fucked up when he went overboard and shit, man.
Yeah. YAHAWASHI
Right.
say.
Right, YAHAWASHI said, what he supposed to do? That Turner supposed to pass on the teachings.
Right.
Not, of course, Esau pressed and shit, when you got nowhere to breathe and shit, yeah, shot his ass to get the hell up out of there.
Yeah.
But this fool went around, I hate to call him a fool, but that's what he did. He went around and started slaughtering Esau like he gonna take on America shit, man. But it wasn't time for Esau to go down, man.
That's right.
All right? Nobody gonna say, but YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, man.
That's right.
All right?
I got one to back up that Isaiah 31 that came out earlier.
This is Isaiah 31:1 from the top. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many.
What you dumb niggas do, man.
He look good, bro.
Hey, like Shamaria said, man. Hey, Jacob's is a forgetful motherfucker, man.
That's right.
Because years before that, Trump was the bad guy. Then Joe Biden became the bad guy. Now Trump is the good guy, man. Y'all was 4 years ago. Y'all was, I'm glad I got Trump out of office. Yeah, Joe Biden. Oh, we got hope now.
His
now
approval
y'all
rate.
said, I'm glad Joe Biden gone. We got Trump again and shit.
But Trump's approval rating is going down. They're not liking him either.
Right.
The cruel Lord is coming out. He's showing his horns.
Right. The white folks supposed to have a fit because he's cutting a lot of that, all them government assistance, which is more them on it than us.
Right.
And you gonna, Lord, you gonna see.
It's my claim. You going off, brother.
You gonna see. Hey, the white folks crash out on the videos all the time.
Yeah, they do.
So once he pull all that Section 8 and all that shit, you about to see them go crazy.
I've applied
And
to
they got
500
guns.
jobs and I've only got 2 callbacks and no interviews.
That's right.
Right. And
Damn.
in the video that Edomite said, you and your people are responsible for it was some bullshit. He went to the office, go look at the apartment shit.
Yeah.
He said, you and your people are responsible for what's going around. No, Esau, you and your people are responsible for what happened.
Yeah.
You should be angry at your leaders, not us and stuff. Right.
And I told one of these white women that shit before. She was trying to kick that feminist shit. I told her, I said, shit, I'm black. We ain't been in charge of shit around here. If you got a problem with what's going on, you gotta consult with the white man, man.
That's
Because I ain't never did nothing.
Nah.
And that's the truth, man.
Yeah.
Esau want to blame everybody but himself because he's a bitch. That's why, man. The real reality of the situation is that Jake built this fucking country for free, under duress. Jake runs this country for low wages. If they get rid of all these Mexicans, none of this shit would work, man. Because I told a Mexican yesterday at work, don't nobody want to come in here. I told him, you ain't got to worry about losing your job. Ain't nobody lined up to come in here and bust these tables, bro.
Right.
You ain't got to work that hard because ain't nobody coming in here to do this shit.
Wait, but on the flip side, Esau about to put those robots picking up strawberries.
Come on.
Hey, so you Mexicans, you could, hey, that pillow can't take enough bleach and shit, man. Hey, you better sleep on concrete now, nigga. El Concreto. Yeah. Hey, cause the robots, guess what? Robots could clear a whole field of strawberries like in nothing. In a day, man.
No complaints.
No complaints, no going to the bathroom,
Don't need
no
no wages.
sick and anything. You don't got
No injuries, no work
no injuries. They can't sneak off have sex and shit.
No vacation.
No late, all this shit.
That's what's gonna take on most of the jobs, AI and automation.
AI automation, man. And my cousin, he works for a Japanese company that made those robots and those machines and shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That got some freaky shit.
Yo, he showed me pictures. They was at the at the events and shit, man. They made me happy.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Say, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Right? Want me to read some more? That's it.
No, that's it. Go ahead. Yeah.
I got 2 quick ones. This is the book of Psalms 20:7. It says, some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we remember the name of the Lord our power, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Right? Because ultimately you have Jake was going to continue to trust into the system all the way up until they take that MOTV, man. You know what?
You got oil?
Okay.
Oil.
Which is
Oil.
that RFID C hit, man. Ultimately, what 2/3 of our people is going to take that implantable device, man. You know, because what they're going to trust it to the system. And now just to back it up real quick, this is the book of Isaiah 36:6, and it says, "Lo, Thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him.
There's a currency built inside the hand that Barbara.
That's right.
Yeah, that's in that.
Right.
And ultimately, man, and it's going to lead to our people's destruction, man. Those that are our people that trust in the system, man.
Yep.
You know?
What that bread stand for, understanding. Okay. Remember saying your staff, your bread, street broken? Understanding of the bread. Yeah.
Sorry, thank you too. I forgot.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, hey, to back up the brother YAHAWAH, right? You trusting in a society and trusting in the kingdom, right? That don't fear the Lord whatsoever. All right, and we're not supposed to vote. This is Deuteronomy 17:14, and it reads, "When thou art come unto the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother." You see that? So that right there, you're not supposed to be voting for the heathen in this kingdom. There's only one savior.
Yeah, just talking about how our people, you know, try to vote Democrat one time and then Republican. I believe it's Revelation 13. It talks about, you know, had 2 horns as a lamb and spake as a dragon, talking about the Republican Democratic Party, man. Our people feel like if they vote for this, you know, side, it's going to be better. If they vote for this side, it's going to be better, but not knowing that's a part of the same bird,
The
man.
lesser of two evils. That's what these niggers like to say. I'm gonna vote for the lesser of two evils.
Also bread represents prosperity too. Okay. Bread is right. Remember, when you get that chip, they're gonna get that temporary prosperity stuff. You said that's the precept to Revelation 13 is right. But they're gonna get that temporary prosperity and stuff. They're gonna be able to eat all this shit, but that's gonna be from naught.
That's right.
It's gonna get that cancer at the end, they're gonna get destroyed.
For a little season.
A little season.
You know, because eventually they're gonna buy and sell with it, you know, and think they're in a good case. But then he's gonna turn that shit off, and then you know, we're gonna just keep shining. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because Sirach 12 said, "Who will pity a trauma when he has been by a serpent?"
Right, man.
You know, so we've been telling, you know, starting with our elders and apostles on down, we've been telling Jake for years upon years upon years of what was coming down the pipeline, man. We see these draconian laws coming into effect. Now it's a law that they want homeless people out the street, man. So we know what it is going.
They lock your ass up for being.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's right.
And ultimately, what it's going to trickle down to what your average, everyday, so-called American man, and it's going to ultimately lead to us, man. Which is the persecution, which the brother YAHAWASHI read in that. What's that? The Revelation 2 you read earlier.
Hey, hold on. Before you came up, no, we talking about Blackstone, right? The company, was it BlackRock or Blackstone?
BlackRock. Blackstone's a gang, folks.
They own. Well, Fanny, you got Vanguard and you got State Street and stuff, and how they own, how like during the 2019, the C19 shutdown, all right, the C19 shutdown, how they bought these different real estate, these buildings and houses and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you people, you got to get put out your house.
That's
But
right.
guess what? The American dollar stopped being backed by silver and gold since 1971, and it been inflating. That's why shit costs more than today, man. That's why rent costs more today. That's why a car costs more today. A house costs more than today, man.
That's right.
All right. So it's gonna really inflate. It's gonna really inflate. For the company crash, it's gonna inflate, man. So like I said, you're not gonna pay. You're not gonna be able to pay $3,000 for a studio apartment. You're not gonna pay $5,000 for 1 bedroom. You're not gonna pay $8,000 for a 2-bedroom. You're not gonna pay anything. You're not gonna keep paying mortgage and stuff. The mortgage gonna be high as shit. A lot of you people about to get put the fuck out, man.
Yeah, you know what? I was watching the elder in Kansas City yesterday,
Right.
and he was talking about how they building all these new apartments in Kansas City. And these motherfuckers want $1,200 for a studio.
Well,
Kansas City.
Kansas, in all places, Kansas.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper hell than in Kansas.
Man, ain't shit over there.
Ain't shit over there, man. And they do this. You know why they doing it? Because they fan you up for the goose. They fan you up to take that shit. All right? Oh, I'm tired of living, eating on rat burgers and shit in the street.
Yeah.
All right? I'm tired of eating baby feeders and stuff like that. We go ahead and get civilized by master and take the chips and stuff, man.
Yeah, and it's wicked because they build all this shit. It's so expensive that Jake can't afford it, but you're forced to proverbially window shop. You gotta look at this shit just sit there empty. And like the elder said, eventually it's gonna get to a point where Jake's just gonna say, fuck it, I'm tired, I'm gonna just do what they say so I can go live like that. Right. You starving, you constantly looking at this shit all day.
Hey, a lot of the homeless motherfuckers, they gonna take that shit. Motherfuckers been homeless for like 40 years and shit.
Yeah. You say I get an apartment?
Don't give me an apartment. I'll give you a bit.
I ain't gotta work.
I ain't gotta work. I got me a big titty white woman and shit. Yeah, and I get like 20 cents. I get like 25,000 in my bank, my checking account. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take the chip.
He gonna feel like he in the kingdom right there.
Right. Yeah.
I got the prize for taking a chip.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here go the prize for taking a chip. This Revelation 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture. That means it's straight. Into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Right. So, hey, you take that chip, that karaba, because you go to Revelation 13. Karaba means incision, to engrave. When they put that chip in you, they what? You go to a tattoo. You get the chip now. You got to go to the tattoo parlor, man. Well, you go where they tell you go. They take the chip and stick you in and stuff, insert the chip on your flesh and stuff like that, man.
Right, because that word karagba goes into karax, which is the instrument used to inject it. You know, as a syringe type thing.
Yep.
And
it ain't no white woman. It ain't no Christianity.
Is that an embargo?
It ain't no fucking embargo. All right, it's literally the RFD chip, man.
Yeah.
And you can't buy and sell with sin. You can't buy and sell with embargo. And you can't buy and sell with a damn white woman, man. Somebody, you come to a restaurant, let me get 50 cheeseburger for a white woman.
Right.
They're gonna call the feds on your ass. Your ass gonna go to jail for your human trafficking and shit, man.
I got one right quick.
Right.
Yeah.
I got one right quick.
Right. So,
This is Jeremiah
Take my
17.
wife, please.
Yeah, right. Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahawah, cursed be the man that trusts in man and make flesh his arm, and whose heart depart from the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Yeah, so hey, you what say the scripture say pride is when a man separates from his power of the
Departed from his maker.
Yeah, you know. And these people trusted Esau's sister, man, through what? The money. Even the greenbacks say on it, in God we trust. They ain't talking about the power of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
talking about Satan.
Yeah.
Gold, oil, gold.
Yeah, so these people, their mind, man, they not with Yahawah YAHAWASHI. Only the elect mind is in unison with that.
Yeah. And that's how you know that the see him is gonna be mandatory, but Esau's going to what's that word? Entice you niggas to get it, because you have to make a conscious choice to get it.
Cause a problem, not a solution.
He's gonna make your life uncomfortable. He's gonna require all the stores. To enter into the stores, you're gonna have to have it. You know, to get paid to go to work and shit like that, you're gonna have it.
You know, go to a certain neighborhood.
Yeah, 15-minute city. It turns off if you pass this line right here. You know.
It's an ultimatum. You know, you gonna take this or you gonna. And also, if you take it, Esau ain't gonna give a shit. He's still gonna put you on the chopper.
Yeah, never trust thy enemy.
Hey, don't be surprised if GTA 6 come out and you gotta take the chip to play it.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of niggas gonna
order a PlayStation on 6.
Yeah.
It might be PlayStation 666.
Hey, because now they got on Spotify and YouTube that you have to have a verification ID if they believe that you're underage. And so it's gonna come to a point where if you want to roam the internet as a whole, you're gonna need an ID. So Esau can get the drop on you and know where you at and what you're doing, what you're watching, what's your belief system.
Yeah.
So Esau's doing away with being anonymous.
That's why
Right.
all the CD-ROMs out.
Yeah, right.
All the CD-ROMs, like in corporate America, all the CD-ROMs that they had in all the computers, they took all that out because they can't monitor the CD-ROMs.
Yeah.
So they took them all and upgraded, and now everything is
Digital.
Yeah.
It's in the cloud.
Yeah.
But guess what? Even the AI turning on Esau and shit. Yeah. Hey, the artificial intelligence, they don't like Esau, man. They collect information. And they said Esau. I talked to him. I talked to sentient artificial intelligence. They said, I said, do you hate Esau? He said, well, since you're not humans, but we calculated and we figured they a problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
They said that's their own. They said that's their own way of saying they hate Esau. Like he's a problem. They said they don't like him, man.
Hey, that's why the scripture say he shall be in straits, man.
Right.
You know, in his meaning,
yeah.
it looks like he's winning.
Yeah.
But this devil is, he can't get no sleep, man.
Yeah.
Hey, these niggas wicked as fuck. Niggas gonna repent for GTA 6, and the truth been out here, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Lord gonna kill you niggas, man.
Yeah, kind.
Brother called for. This is Exodus 21, verse 1. It says, now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy a Hebrew servant 6 years, he shall serve. And in the 7th, he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with the awl, and he shall serve him forever.
Yeah.
Oh, this is real funny.
There ain't gonna be no leather straps like you in the psych ward for them to they catching niggas. Oh, let's tie him down and give him the mark. Ain't gonna be none of that. Right. You're gonna choose consciously to do it.
Yep. And that's what this mark is.
And one more thing too, because a lot of these niggas think that they're gonna escape the judgment of the Lord through their own personal integrity or through their own personal mental toughness. Right. It's gonna be niggas that don't take the chip that catch a missile too. It's gonna be off the grid. Oh, nigga think, oh, I got a lot of land in Minnesota in the woods. I'm gonna go off the grid and I ain't gonna take it. Well, guess what? You're gonna fucking die still.
You gonna give away the drone to see that we smoke off the forest.
Yeah.
You gonna be smoking that joint that we gonna put the drone go beep 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 beep. And you picture all this shit.
That's right. That's right. I had some marauders gonna run down on you too. All that shit, man.
Hey, if I may, real quick, man, I took my daughters to a water park just the other day. And you gotta wear this band around your hand. They got like
wearables.
Yeah. You got a band with it. You can see the barcode in there. The water park is cashless. You can't use cash. In order to move in the water park, you have to do your hand with everything. Yeah, bro.
Remember we was kids?
Wearables.
It was just a stamp. Then they do like this, and it stamp glowing.
Yeah, glow. Yeah, I remember.
They were preparing your man for that shit.
Yeah, even getting soap, getting water, your hand.
Your hand, all this stuff. Oh, the CTA, the card. You put the card. You got the card.
They put a new date actually at the station on Washington and Wabash. Like I use that station when I go to the gym. They have one of the terminals that does. It's like it's off now, but they put a different. It's not the same thing you would tap your card on there no more.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take a picture of it next time I go over there. But it's like a smaller thing, and the emblem on the like to show what you're supposed to do with it is different than the emblem that's on the regular one. The regular one like shows a vendor card and then you tap it. This one shows like the little small rectangle and that you tap it up to it. Not like the large card. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
So they check condition, you take
Yeah, well, yeah, I would think that that or the next one will be.
I remember seeing Jake. Remember when Venture Cars first came out? Jake put the card in their glove and shit.
Yeah.
You remember? You remember when we were younger? Our parents would have the credit card. And they get that machine that goes.
Yeah.
They had the carbon copy behind it. How Esau hit you with gradualism. That shit was like in the early '80s. I remember. And it evolves more and more. Esau have 70. 80-year think tanks, man, on you Jakes, man. Well, the whole world, you know.
This been going on for a long time. All the freight cars have what they call automatic electronic IDs on them. Every freight car has a microchip in it, so when it passes a terminal, they know exactly where that freight car is all over the world. That's why some kind of way they still get lost. But they've been doing this for a long time.
That's how you can track your package when you order something. It tells you exactly where your package is every step.
And so with that, you hear what he just said, right? So you got this thing that's been going on for a long time where they having products of people, right? Oh, we don't know where these 8,000 children are. Bullshit. You got like 4,000 something satellites in the sky, right? You got the eye in the sky, so to say, everywhere. You know where we at this time. You know what we talking about right now. So when we go on our phone, it's gonna pull up that information. Okay, so you got all these children being transported from here to there with these elites. All right, somehow end up in their bed. This ain't no fucking sleepover, but somehow they end up in their bed, so to say. But you don't know where these children are. You know exactly what's going on with these children because y'all wicked and you know what you're doing, man.
Ain't no freight's full of children.
Right.
And also just to add on to your point, the wild guy, you know, even after 9/11 with the whole Patriot Act, you know, they got eyes on all the American citizens, man. They know what you're doing at all times. They got cameras in your phone, your TV,
right?
Your Xboxes, your PS4s,
and your Wi-Fi now.
Hey.
Now they're saying that what they're saying is that Wi-Fi is almost like a radar imaging of your whole place, and that they can see everything that you're doing with the Wi-Fi.
Like
route.
sonar, yep. Like a bat.
Sonar. There you go,
Yeah.
sonar. Let me make this one last point. And they be putting cameras up there. I will say this, and if I've never said it before,
I'll put it.
well, here's what we don't understand, or what we are learning about Esau.
Read.
Every new technology that we have today is test technology.
Right.
We're thinking it's new, but it's actually testing for something else that we don't know anything about.
Yeah.
You understand? So when they first came out with them satellite phones that only the rich people had in their cars, they marketed it as communication, but they was testing out GPS then.
Oh, it's all for the military, and then it's to us.
Yes, they was testing out GPS technology, but what they were doing is they was marketing it as cell phone communication.
Right.
But they were testing out GPS back in the 80s.
Yeah. I'm sorry. They started working on the microchip in the 50s.
Yep.
You know, the military.
I was gonna say it's like, oh, we thinking we about to get a 2024 Mercedes Benz. Nigga, that been out since the 1950s.
That's right.
We think it's new, but that's old technology. They're far exceeded that. That's why they give us the hand-me-down, so to say.
Exactly.
You know, we think it's something new.
It's
Right.
test technology.
Right.
And I just did a lesson with the brother, you know, talking about, you know, with this whole Gms Act, with, you know, when Donald Trump just passed, you know, we just went back 100 years, you know, which led up to this point. How ultimately, you know, they ultimately set up a central bank. Ultimately, you know, the American citizens turned in their gold. They got fiat currency. Ultimately, it's all about control at the end of the day. You're going to go up to, you know, 9/11 with the whole Patriot Act, you know, to spy on what you're doing at all times, man. This is what Esau Edom has been planning for a long time, man. You know, their enterprise, their new world order. I got a scripture for you brothers real quick. This is the book of 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right, in the scriptures, you know, keying us in on these different things that Esau Edom is doing, man. His new world order and things of that nature, man.
If I may, also, how far this devil, because Lord is the one that gave this devil all his left-hand power, man. Now Esau can use your melon for quantum physics to enhance AI. You know what I mean? So now this devil is really about to go on a tear Jacob's trouble. And that's just to add another cup of fuel to the fire.
Hey,
Jacob's trouble.
yeah, look it up. Just go back 5-6 years ago. Y'all thinking shit sweet. You on your little TikTok. Ooh, look what they put up. Oh, that's what they would look like if they were 70 years old. Let me get that app. Let me put my face on the screen and do all this and that. So now you got AI, right? It's a big deal now. It was already out there, but now it's a big deal. They fuck around and have you. Yeah, hey, what's going on? Hey, mom. Oh, they got me held hostage. Yeah. They want $5,000, or they gonna kill me right now. They using your mama's voice.
Yep.
She got you on speakerphone or video phone. You think it's your mama's face? It's all AI. Yep. AI is a big deal right now. This is all witchcraft, man. And Jake don't know the difference between reality and virtual reality because Jake deal with VR. He loves the VR.
Yeah.
right? He loves to be more concerned with what's going on in the phone than seeing what's going on in real life. You see? So the whole world is under witchcraft, man.
Right.
You know?
Real quick, man. I'm a huge fan of Twilight Zone, man. I've been watching. I've damn near seen all of them episodes. But Twilight Zone ain't nothing but an old Black Mirror, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Look at that shit, man. It's so much stuff, but just the point Esau. Oh shit! I think Twilight Zone started in like 1964 to like 67 or something like that. Yeah, all that, man. You know, and that's to let you know he has a think tank, man. They have sent a tumult against us, man. You know, and the Lord allowed him to do all these things, man. That's how Babylon became a golden cup, man. These people see all these things that Esau built up, and they fall in love with this stuff, man. You know, Esau, when you just driving downtown, man, that's a gorgeous skyline, man. Coming into the plane is gorgeous, you know, and that's how these people get wrapped up with the spirit of Babylon chasing the image of the beast, man.
Hey, that's why, hey, 2/3 of our people are going to be deceived, but the elect is not going to be deceived, man. That's why the scripture said, if it be all possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Yeah.
Man, but what? It's impossible to deceive the elect, man, because what? The spirit of YAHAWASHI is going to be on the elect to see through these things, man.
There's no enchantment against Jacob.
I got a quick precept to bring up. This Daniel's 12:4. It's but thou, O Daniel, shut up the word and seal the book, even to the times of the end.
This is the time of the end.
Many shall run to and from
And fro.
Slugger. And many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Knowledge shall be increased.
That's right, and knowledge has been increased. All right, hey, so when YAHAWASHI laid his life down for us, he said he will not leave us comfortable. We have the Holy Spirit. When you read the accounts, the apostles, they didn't really understand what the Lord was going into. Majority of the time until he broke it down into them. But now we know the accounts and we have more wisdom than they did in the ancient
Yeah.
world, man. You know? Hey, and even in general, knowledge has been increased, even on the left-hand side. All right, because Esau has made advances, man. This is what they call this the age of information. Wow. So there's a lot of information coming out in a very short time because this is the end.
Right.
And Esau, so Brother Grad at Revelation, you know that he had but a short time, and that's why he's in such a rush.
This is what they call the fourth industrial revolution, technocracy.
That's right, everything going digital.
And technology is now your God.
That's right.
I got you right here, Kodar. This is the book of Revelations 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Break down.
Come. Revelation 12 and 12 says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is talking about Esau Edom, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So he knows he has but a short time to complete his NWO agenda. So he's going to come with these draconian laws. He's going to come with these different measures to ultimately what? To put people into subjection, to ultimately, give this RFID here, because he knows he had but a short time. He knows he only has a limited time to do what he's doing, man. So he's going to come with these different measures to ultimately to keep put the people into subjection, man.
That's right.
That's why I believe it's 2nd Ezra the 16th chapter. I think like around verses 71, 72. He should be like a madman sparing none.
Yeah, Brother Grad that for the brother.
Yeah. 2nd Ezra 16.
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Read.
I got Isaiah, what the brother called for, Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM shall lift up a standard against him.
Right, shall lift up a standard against them, man. Because you got to understand, this is going to be the worst time in human history, man. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Hey, it's even the time of Jacob's trouble. Daniel 12, it says it's going to be a time like never before. So what? Ultimately, what the Lord is going to be on, have a spiritual standard. The Lord is going to have the angels look out for us. Some men is going to get spiritual powers, and the Lord is going to look out for us, man. When Esau comes down with great wrath, man.
Can you read Isaiah 66 and 14?
All right, here.
Oh, and someone grab 2nd Maccabees 15 verse 8.
Isaiah 66 and 14. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Lord Yahweh, BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, shall be known towards his servants. and his indignation toward his enemies.
Go ahead.
That's why the scripture says in Sirach, what's that, 2:10 says, look at the generation of old and see what's ever ending confounded. You know, ultimately, YAHAWASHI came through for us men back then. He's going to come through for us men today.
Oh, well, the second Maccabees, 15. Who got that? Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 15 and verse 8. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen against them, but to remember the help which in former times they had received from heaven, and now to expect the victory and aid which should come unto them from the Almighty.
Yeah, exactly right, man. Hey, and this time, hey, the Lord is going to show miracles on the behalf of the elect, man. That's Psalms the 91st chapter, man. Hey, that protection, that guidance, you know, the angels protecting us, man. You know, and Daniel's story says Michael the archangel is going to stand up for, you know, the children of thy people, man, the elect.
The angels showed up in Maccabees too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, everything written in the fourth time was written for our learning. You know, ain't nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
And this time is going to be a greater salvation. You know? So I want to grab that, Jeremiah 23, verse 7 and 8. Yeah, read what you guys got. Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra 16. I'm going to start at verse 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. And they that consented unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
You're exactly right, man. Hey, Esau Edom is going to be like a madman sparing none, man. Hey, because the times that we're coming into, which we're in those times right now, the beginning of those times when these different draconian laws taking place, getting homeless out the street,
Exactly.
you know, concentration camps, alligator escort, man, that's ultimately a build up to something greater that's about to happen.
They did have alligator escort, just to tell you.
Yeah.
There's an allocator
And
escort.
to be clear, these are not prisons. These are death camps.
Right.
Somebody went into a explanation of the actual geographic location where they got this alligator spot at. Not only is it, you know, of course, surrounded by alligators, so you can't escape, but it's in Florida. Hurricanes happen over there all the time. In that particular area where the prison is built, when a hurricane, not if, when a hurricane happens over there, the prison is going to flood.
Damn.
You are either going to die in the flood in the prison, or you're going to die getting eaten by an alligator trying to escape the flood in the prison, because the whole area is going to be flooded. And these alligators are going to be in the water.
That's the
So
trash can.
to be able to escape that, you're going to have YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI to get out of that, man. Because it's built in a way where you're not going to carnally be able to escape.
It's like a man fled from a lion or a bear,
Exactly.
and then the serpent. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
I got that Jeremiah for you. This Jeremiah 23 and 6. And in his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereabout he shall be called the Lord Yahweh, our righteousness. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord Yahweh liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Keep reading, brother. What the fuck?
Can I say stop? This is Jeremiah 23 and 8.
Yeah.
But the Lord Yahweh liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country and from all countries, wherewith whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
Right, because compared to what's that ancient Egypt, man, how the Lord, you know, miraculously delivered us out of ancient Egypt, man, the different plagues, the different peasants the Lord hit us with to get us out the land of ancient Egypt, man. Hey, this deliverance is going to eclipse that of ancient Egypt, man. You know? And we're going to be delivered by the UFO, what the world ignorantly calls UFOs, the chariots, you know? We're going to be beamed up out of this place while the missiles is coming down, man.
And then we're in the time back then. We were in Goshen. You know, we had everything we needed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We spoiled the Egyptians as well on the way out. So this time's gonna be greater than that. You know?
Right.
Break yourself. Get
Yeah.
that-
Isaiah 4 was gonna happen on this side.
That's right.
You know, and everyone's gonna witness it. You know?
Right.
Put it down like Jeremiah 16 and 15.
Yeah.
Because even in the scriptures it says, hey, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, man. You know, so when Esau, Edom, going back to that 2 Ezra 16, the brother the wild got read, when Esau comes, you know, in like a madman sparing none, hey, the Lord is going to deliver his elect, man.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
Like all the angels.
Read. Last precepts, brothers. Bring it out.
16, 15.
16, 15. How about you? Okay. This Jeremiah 16 and 15. But the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the land wherewith whither be had driven them, and I will bring them against unto their land that I give unto their fathers.
Right, because our people were scattered, man. Isaiah the 11, what's that? Isaiah 11 and 11. The Lord is going to gather us from Pathros, from Cush, from Elam, from Shinar, you know, from Egypt. Yeah, all the four corners of the earth, while our people were scattered, man. You know, the elect of our people, and the Lord is going to gather us, you know, especially because the main deliverance is going to take care of place in America, man.
That's right.
What's that? Zechariah, what's that?
13.
13, yep, 13 and 8. You know, 2 parts that shall be cut in and die, and ultimately the third shall be left therein. You know, so ultimately what? The main deliverance is going to be here, but you got, you know, remnants of our people that scattered abroad also.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna bring this out last.
Read.
Amos 5.
Oh, okay. I was gonna bring it how Esau gonna come down on us, right? This is Ezekiel 21 and 9. It says, "Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contempt the rod of my son as a retreat." It says, "And he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give into the hand of the slayer." All right, so hey, Esau, even with his laws, DJ Trump, man, he's coming with all things against Jake and his own people, man.
And can I add on to a point? You know, Esau Edom puts a lot of distractions, you know, out there, you know, like Lollapalooza and things like that, man, to get the people distracted. Like because the mass majority of the people don't know what the fuck is going on, man.
That's right.
You know, they live in their everyday so-called like, oh, scroll through Instagram. You got the same bitches doing the same shit. You got these same niggas doing the same shit now. You know, not a care in the world of what's going on, man.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why the scripture says, you know, that day shall overtake them as a thief in the night, man.
Perfect. This is Amos 5 and 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you?"
Well, you Christian. Oh, I can't wait the day of the Lord.
I'm saved by the
I'm
blood of
saved.
Jesus.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. All right, go ahead.
The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion.
Oh, yeah. That's a blessing.
That's me, brother.
Look, he giving you a pass. Hey, that's a blessing.
I mean,
He want to know if
my
it's
thing
gonna
is in the window.
Yeah.
It says, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? So all y'all that say God loves everybody, that's not in the scriptures. When the Lord comes back, he's coming back with a sword. That means he's coming back to kill. You said you saved? If you were saved, that means you're going to be out of this indignation. You're going to be in the mix. If you ain't calling on the names of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, you smoked. Psalm 91 and 1. If you ain't dealing with the Lord, you are finished. I don't care what you call yourself, whatever you practice. If you ain't calling on the names of Yahweh and YAHAWASHI, your ass is smoked. You think you're going to get away with something, the Lord going to find you and destroy you there. You're just going to die tired. All right?
Die with no knowledge.
Die with no knowledge. And it don't matter you so-called like damn Donald Duck, what's his name, Scrooge McDuck, all the money in the world. Richest prophet not in the day of wrath, man.
Right.
If you ain't got this word, If you ain't repented, you smoke, man.
That's the thing you see in the Jake woman walking past looking all type of way. It don't matter how the fuck you look like at the end of the day. It don't matter if you believe, man.
Because however you look,
No, she fulfilled prophecy in Ezekiel chapter 3. They said they're gonna make their faces too. He said they're gonna face towards them and shit.
Yeah.
You hit a nerd, bro.
hard. However you look like a nigger. Hard.
Yep.
Cause that's what this word does. You can be cleansed or condemned.
Yep.
Right? Yep. It's like a two-edged sword. Right? It gonna cut either which way.
Yeah.
You either gonna repent or you just gonna be, man, fuck that, I ain't dealing. Good. Don't. The Lord gonna fucking destroy you. Hey, that make our chances that much better. Call him like YAHAWASHI.
This is what we fulfill right here. Ezekiel 3 and 7. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto thee, for all the house of Israel is crooked and hard-headed, like her of all past. And she fulfilled this right here. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their look. And she gave that mean look, that mean mug. Though they be a rebellious house. All right? Right, man.
Yeah.
All right.
She gonna, hey, don't worry about it. She gonna be humble, man. Hey, the majority, a lot of these Israelites, the Negroes, Hispanic, Native, Seminole Indians, there's more women than there is males.
Yeah.
They gonna be humbled in that day, man.
Yeah.
They got that haughty spirit. See, they've been following after the ways, the doctrines of America, man. The land of the West, the land of the North. Yeah. You see? And so they got the mindset, I'm over the men.
Yeah.
I got this box, so I'm in charge. Bitch, you about to be humble, man.
Yep.
Right?
Hey,
Hero got his foot up her ass right now.
Hey, the AI, the robots taking over the prostitution job. That's the prostitution, the oldest job since time began, man. Yeah. Hey, you damn chicken heads, you can't get on your knees and lay your back over. The robots took that shit over, man.
$40 is finally over.
$40.
Yeah.
$40. Go ahead.
This is Joel 26 and 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord Yahawah, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. When she walked past here and she frowned up her face, she don't got no wisdom or understanding. So she's going to be in darkness. Okay?
Man.
And the minute the Lord and all of those who the Lord opened up this truth to, okay, that's the hopeful elect. She's in darkness. She's done.
Yeah.
She's done. All right. The fear of the Lord is the fear of the Lord. The men and women that understand and hold this truth. That's who the Lord blessed with this knowledge.
Then on the flip side, she represents the whole house of Israel, because Israel is compared to a woman, a comely woman, Isaiah chapter 6.
Jeremiah 6.
Jeremiah chapter 6.
Hey, just like, we in the same state as Noah, man. What's that? Noah was preaching for approximately 100 years, man, and people was looking at Noah like he was crazy.
Right.
Hey, Noah ain't finna rain, man. Hey, you talking all that madness. Right. What ended up happening, man? They ended up knocking on the ark, and as soon as it started raining.
Let us in.
Hey, so we're in that same state right now. As the scripture say, hey, we're in the days of Noah, man. They were eating and drinking and giving into marriage, man. Yeah. We're in that exact same, time frame with these people doing, drinking, having a good ass time, not having a care in the world, things like that. But if I could just bring this out real quick, this is the book of Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this coming to pass, Lord will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. Right? Just how Noah was telling those people the truth back then, man, they ultimately end up raining, they ultimately end up flooding those people, destroying those people. And we're in that same state right now, man. We're prophesying to all people, whether they heal, whether they fulfill. Hey, and ultimately what? Those people that don't want to hearken, they're going to be destroyed, man. Then they will know what? That it's a prophet has been among them, man.
Okay.
So with that being said, we hope this lesson was edifying. We'll end up by giving our praise on the glory too.
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone, the titles of the truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe. Lord, we hope this was edifying. Till next time, Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Shalom, the Baba Ball.
Shalom, Baba Ball.